Hey, good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing today? So I'm gonna be using B&M Seville. Let me just see if I can. There we go. Yeah. So Seville. This is in the Excelsior base brush I've got today. This is my Turn and Shave Deranged Donkey. So the blank was poured by Deranged Donkey, and if you haven't checked him out, check him out on Instagram. He makes some of the most amazing pours that I've ever seen, and this has an Elite Razor 26 millimeter white Manchurian fan, or Manchurian as I like to say. So just gonna get loaded right here. But I hope everybody's doing well. It is 5 a.m. right now. Got another early work day, so I don't know if it's just me, but I personally I like to get up a good amount of time before I have to be into work. I hate having to rush out the door, so rather be a little bit tired. But yeah. Alright. That looks pretty good. Nice and pasty. Probably gonna have to add some water to that. Pretty much straight away. A little bit, a little portion of a hair right there. Yeah, Seville. Such an awesome scent. I feel like this is a real classic, at least a modern classic. I mean, if you like citrusy scents, this is the perfect one for you. Super dry and pasty, as I thought. So, gonna just come in with a lot of water. Gonna do a little bit of a Chris Madden-esque technique right here. Just try to paint in a ton. Yeah, there we go. That should have been good. Okay. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, Excelsior always does a fantastic job lathering. Yeah, I'm using some different lighting right now. I've got my regular bathroom lights on, but I've also got the vanity lights on. And I don't normally do that because it gets pretty hot, but I've got a nice cool wind here this morning, and yeah, it's providing enough for me to turn on these lights and not start like sweating. So hopefully the sledding is a little bit better. Yeah, this stuff is just really starting to explode now. This will really keep mixing water in. So I got asked about my my lathering in the comments of one of the previous videos, and I just want to go ahead and say, if you've commented on a previous video and I haven't responded to your comment, or put the little heart on it, to at least acknowledge that I'm reading it. YouTube is really bad with comment notifications. So pretty much anything aside from the newest video, I won't see a comment on. And even on the newest video, I'll get like 50% of the notifications. So I'll go back and I'll try and look at the most recent couple videos, maybe from the past week or so, periodically. But it really it really sucks. Pretty much. But where was I? Lathering. I really don't do anything special. My lathering technique has kind of changed a little bit over the past year or so. And not really anything drastic. I've just gone from, I used to dip my brush in some water. I had a mug, and now I just dip it into the tap. So, and then sometimes if I'm not trying to add quite as much water, I'll just dip my fingers into the tap and then sprinkle water onto the brush. But this is looking very nice. When I'm lathering, I'm mostly just looking for certain cues, I'd say. Since I shave with cold water, I know that when my lather's pretty hydrated, it'll feel cold. I look for a really vibrant sheen on it. Let me try and, I forgot to put my phone into do not disturb, so let me try and do that real quick. Cool. All right. But yeah, it's really it's really nothing special to me. Just give a solid load with your soap, and then add water until you get something nice, sheeny. I like a nice thick lather, but if it's not, like today, I probably didn't load enough. I dried the brush out a little too much, and that's fine. Like, it's a little bit on the thinner side, but I don't really care. It's really well hydrated, and that's all that matters for me. So I'm just gonna clear off my sideburns. Wow, I am way into here, and I haven't even started shaving, so maybe a little bit less talking during the shave and a little more just getting through it. But anyway, today I'm using my 9/8 spike near wedge It's got some file work on the tang, white Awabi scales. I just thought I'd bring this razor up because Corey from Shaving with Chief got his in, and I just thought I'd show him the business, you know. I'm just kidding, man. He did a great job with it. His is a 10/8 with mother of pearl scales. Oh man, it is just absolutely glorious. It's one of the most beautiful razors I've ever seen, and he's got a matching brush from Milton, so yeah, just really glorious shave. He's got something special for me planned today anyway, so thought I'd just give him a little bit of heat. No, but he did a very good job. So go check him out if you haven't already. Really cool guy. And for someone who's so new to making videos, he has great camera presence, and like the way he speaks, just very comfortable. Doesn't really seem like he's, you know, a new guy. I think he does a lot better than I do. Sometimes I just seem like a complete noob still. So, yeah, go check him out. Yeah, that little change in grip really helps out with my vision. So grab some coffee real quick. Oh man, most people will be done with their shaves already, so just gotta keep it moving. Just gonna be a nice thin layer right here. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, so next Technique Tuesday video probably gonna be this right here, cross grain. So I do like to do a little roll. At the beginning. But learning how to do that, it kind of helps you learn how to put the blade on your face. In a very I would say safe way almost. You know, so you're able to Just wipe that off. Yeah, see, even though I don't have a lot of lather in there, I know it's well hydrated because it's super runny. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep everything clean right there. Yeah, this isn't prettiest lather, but it's doing good. Using that little towel to help me stretch is pretty clutch for the most part. But yeah. Learning that little I like to call them blade rolls. And so what that essentially is coming in at a very aggressive and steep angle that would probably result in a cut. Oh man, I might have to commit the cardinal sin right here and go back to the puck. I left a comment on Chris Bailey's video, and I don't know if you guys have seen that meme, but there we go. This is fine. It's the one with SpongeBob, and it has the alternating caps and lower caps on it. And basically what it kind of is it's implying that you're saying whatever you're saying in a super like sarcastic and kind of like you're saying it but you think it's it's dumb. So I did that on his video with going back to the puck because, you know, going back to the puck really not a problem if you do, but some people are, you know, are under the opinion that you should never go back to the puck, and it's like a absolute sin. So I was just making a little bit of a joke at him, but not too sure if my memes are lost on him. So if you watch this, Bailey, that's what that was. But yeah, this is a momentous occasion in Kai shaving video history. You know, I never thought I'd do such a silly thing on camera, but yeah, here we are. Alright, looks good. Yeah, so probably I tested something out with my my brush dryness at the beginning. A lot of people will wring their brushes out before they get loaded. It kind of doesn't work for me, I guess. I don't know if I just like wring my brush out too hard, but yeah, my brush just seems to get a little bit too dry when I do that, so I think what I normally do is I just give it 2 shakes, so maybe 3 to get out the excess water, and then I get loaded from there. So I think I'm just gonna stick with that. Oh, and I saw Pedro, I believe his last name is Carvalho, Carvalho, I think. But funny enough, he I'm subscribed to him, but I didn't see the video in my feed. But Dave Card brought it to my attention that he had modified a gold dollar to a shorter length. And it was when I was talking about modifying a gold dollar, so just a funny coincidence there. He's a excellent straight razor shaver, so you should definitely go check him out if you haven't. But yeah, I just thought that was an interesting coincidence. Okay, very nice. So, sorry for the longer video. Very nice. So, I mean, still a very nice feeling on my face, even though I didn't have a ton of soap. You can hear Richard in the background. He's been very vocal since I've been doing these early morning shaves, so I think he's happy about that. But yeah, pretty much BBS in all the usual places. But yeah, it just goes to show that you don't need like a beautiful, you know, voluptuous lather in order to get a good straight razor shave. I mean, that's what everybody says, and it's pretty true. So gonna finish it off with Magic Splash. I'm a sucker for sets. What can I say? This is not in the Deltas, I believe. I don't really remember what his old formula is called. I think it's tonic. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just talking out of my butt and I have no idea what I'm talking about, which is honestly more likely, you know. But yeah, still very nice. So I didn't get my ear this shave. But yeah, excellent, fantastic. Gonna throw I think this one, the MIDI, maybe the abalone razor. Throw them all in stones. I just haven't in a while. They're not really like tuggy or anything, but when I do my chin especially, I can feel that the edge is kind of starting to go. But anyway, that's it for me. Sorry for the slightly longer intro part. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I hope to catch you in the next one. See you.